Hello, you're welcome to this beautiful one. This is MVC. You're welcome to Swaggering Department, of course, man. Today we have a lot for you. I'm talking about MVC Extra, MVC Top 5. We have spanking new. Guess what? We're about to spank. A lot of videos right here. And also, we have a very great conversation for you right here on this beautiful one, of course, man. If you don't know, we're right here to make you smile. So get ready, grab a drink, get some pie or something, and love this one. We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, my name is Nikki Samona. You already know me as an actress, philanthropist, and entrepreneur. And I want you guys to stick and stay on MVC. I will be Tia Shahanum. Entertainment, music videos, music. We day here for you. Go away.
Okay, you're welcome to MVC, of course, man. Today we're playing a different route because it promises to be very smooth because we are here with a king of smoothness, juxtapose, voice dexterity, and involvement. This man is one of a kind in Ghana. And I'm here with none other than the man, Kbkb, Kwabena.
Yes,
bro, you're welcome.
Thanks,
welcome to MVC.
Thanks.
Oh, man. I'm so happy, man.
My
really
pleasure.
elated to be here with you, man. I've been nursing this feelings to have a very great interview with you one of these days, and today here we go. Of course, man. You are welcome once again.
Thanks.
One of your tunes keep ringing in my mind, and
Which
it goes. I'm afraid to lose.
Oh, afraid to lose.
Da, da, da. It's so beautiful, man. Anytime I hear
you.
this song, I feel like falling in love again and again and again and again and again. What inspired this song?
So much. It's a song I wrote for self-love.
Okay.
You know, it's a song I wrote at a period where I came to terms with the fact that I couldn't lose my own self, and everything that God has given me, like every gift that God gave me, I imagine losing it and how I'll feel.
Oh.
So I was so afraid to lose all of that.
Oh, man, that's a very tricky one, of course, man. But all the
Exactly.
time, the women can actually resonate with this song because they feel it's for them.
Yeah, but you see, that's what a song is for. It's supposed to be able to open so many doors.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? The song is supposed to be a key. Exactly, that's supposed to open so many doors. So
yeah.
Yes, of course, I also designed it in such a way that you can sing it to somebody you're afraid to lose.
Ooh, yeah.
Matter of fact.
Oh.
So if you're afraid to lose somebody, you can send it to the person.
All right, so it's a very great record, and definitely the video is also epic. Let's talk about it, man. What motivated this video and who directed it?
Kumi Andrew directed it. We shot all the way in France. Yeah, we shot the video in France, and you know, we thought of how we can shoot a video in a space to depict what I'm talking about in the song, and that's exactly what we did. So kudos to the team. We took the pain to go all the way to France to do that.
When we talk about high life, you are one of the strongest pillars we have in Ghana right now.
Right.
And I just want to know, in your way, how are you going to sell high life to the expatriates or maybe the diasporans who comes to Ghana, especially in December? How are you going to do that?
You see, what the good news is, high life is an international genre already.
Yeah.
When you think about our pioneers like the great Ejako Nimo, you know, if you look at it, even in recent times, we have one great legend, Uncle Ebo Taylor, who is still selling high life music out there. Yeah, we've had groups like Kwashibu Area Band and Pat Thomas actually playing out there. We have Santrofi also playing high life music. We have Fra Band playing high life music out there. So truthfully, high life music is out there already.
Yeah.
And collectively, we must find a way to actually make it a big deal, especially in December when foreigners actually come into the country.
Exactly.
So to answer your question, it's on the table, and we want to host a very big Strictly High Life show every December.
Woo!
Every December. Yeah, and it's going to be Strictly High Life, band music, and we're going to go into nostalgia moments. We're going to go into high life of the 70s, high life of the 80s, high life of the 90s, and then we come to the 2000s, and then the modern high life music. Because there's still modern high life music.
Exactly.
Yeah, the likes of Kwame Eugene,
exactly.
Kim Promise, Kelvin Boy, Fameye, you know, Creamy, Vanilla.
A lot of them.
Mr. Drew, a lot of them.
Exactly.
These are all new, generation of high life musicians.
All right. So let me follow up quickly. You mentioned a nostalgic feeling about high life.
Yeah.
And these are legends we're talking about. I don't really want to mention names right now.
Yeah.
I just want to ask this. Yeah. It's very difficult to see them in the eyes of the new generation, especially now. Because when you talk about Daddy Lumba, all we can do is to just get on the internet and find a song of him. Yeah. We've not really chanced on him, doing a very great collaboration with the new generation artists and everything, like you do. Did a very amazing work with Stonebwoy, and of course I know
with Kim Promise as well.
And I know he has one with Moogis.
Oh,
yeah, of course, man. So I think it's in the box waiting.
Amazing.
But most of them, the legends, how are you going to bring them out for them to have that, chance, or probably we have the chance with them perform?
What it is like, you see, they are of a generation, or they are of an era which wasn't digital like this era.
Exactly.
So I believe they have a unique way of doing their things.
Exactly.
And they have succeeded and stuck to how they went about things. So I believe we rather need to go to them.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
We, the new generation, need to find a way to actually tap onto what they've done and actually learn something from them. And that's what I do. Somebody like the great Kbkb is like my grandfather.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yes,
that's
I
amazing.
Actually look up to him with in a whole lot of things.
That's
and
amazing.
When the legend Papa Yankson, may he so rest in peace,
well,
was also alive.
He was serious, man.
He's one of the biggest influence to my my microphone work and all of that. He taught me.
That's great.
So
amazing.
So we need to get closer to them, rather. I should say.
That's amazing. Of course, man. Most of them actually stands out to be very controversial.
That's right.
I would say somebody like Jeduble Ambulis most of the times has pinpoint the fact that he's gonna be very, very choosy, or probably cherry picking. When coming into contact with this new generation high life artists or the new artists we have now.
Yeah.
And what's your thought about that?
He will have his reasons. I think he's experienced enough to have his reasons as to why he will be very picky and choosy when it comes to the new generation. He will have his reasons.
All right.
I want to believe so.
All right. All right. Hold on. Of course, man, if you just joined us, this is MVC right here on Metro TV. Your man Anamafo hanging out with the #1 man, smoothness man, Kbkb. And we're still here, shooting breeze with Kbkb Kwabena, and we are still opening the portals of high life music.
Yeah,
sweet again. Kebby,
bro,
what's up, man? Let's talk about your album, man. Let's talk about your album.
Talk about the Famisa album. Yes, that's my latest album. Doing so well on all platforms. I've got 14 tracks on that album.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that album was a 24-track album.
Woo!
Yeah, but then I decided to downsize it.
Okay. With your team.
To downsize it to a 14-track album, and then bring the remaining.
That's a gift.
10 tracks. I mean, we're thinking of even adding some more tracks again to actually release the 7th album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Famisa album is already in the market?
Yes, it's already in the market.
Okay,
on
that's
all platforms.
amazing.
Yeah,
So the next
that
one
has Sweetie on it. It has Famisa on it.
And
it
a
has
finger?
Kwadede, it has Fingers. It has Afraid to Lose You. It has Regina on it. It has Awero featuring Adina.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Konkosa featuring Shatawale.
Oh man, Shatawale.
Yeah, Shatawale is on the album.
Pa for life. Man, what prompted that? I mean, you know, what motivated you to work with Shatawale?
Come on.
But I think definitely, in my view, I feel he's one of the guys who creates the sweetest melody.
Yeah.
In music in Ghana.
I say, me and Shatta, I say we go way back, way back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's about music. It's just about music. If you listen to it, it's not the usual.
Yeah.
What you know about, but then you realize that he's a musician and you know he executes anytime you call upon him on a particular track. So you should hear Shatawale on High Life.
No doubt. I'm just imagining the pairing of I Know My Level and Kbkb and Afraid to Lose You. That fusion will be so beautiful.
The Level is quite a great song. It's my favorite of his.
That's amazing, man. I can't wait to see this one. Of course, man, amazing. Let's talk about one thing that people really don't know, especially to the Gen Zs you watch, and this is Kbkb. It started way back. Your affiliation with Hammer. Let's talk about it.
Right. Last two. That journey started in the year 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was a very young vocalist.
Yeah.
And I happened to be in the midst of a school of rappers. A school of rappers. I'll say the only artist I met at last two is Obrafour and Tiny. Obi our Kbkb beton. More piafo, more piafo. From Dogo to Kwakese to whoever.
Woo!
Yeah.
You've been patient.
Yeah, the last two, my only seniors is Obrafour and Aliche.
Charlie, too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Exactly. So
too much.
Back then, yes, it was a very, very, very good experience. I'll say Hammer of the last two is one chap we've not given his flowers yet.
It's true.
This industry needs to give him his flowers. The number of artists he has nurtured and has groomed, myself inclusive.
Exactly.
I'll say, God bless you, man. We appreciate the moments and the experience and everything we had in the studio. You see, the flexibility and the flair and the flow, you get it when you are consistent in a studio and when you are given the opportunity to be in a professional studio from the beginning of your career. And that's what we had the privilege to have. And that's what Hammer of the last two. And let me give it to Hubert Kofi Anti, U-Beats.
Yo, U-Beats is my guy too, man.
U-Beats. Yes, he was an engineer of the studio. Yeah, he was a studio engineer. So Hammer is the producer. And U-Beats is the one who mixes and masters almost everything.
Exactly.
So I was a very good experience.
Yeah. Big ups to U-Beats. I remember I used to manage Aisha, and you actually mastered all Aisha's songs.
There you go.
Yeah, you're so amazing. Always opening your door to me and everything. Boss, man. I need to see you. I need to meet you.
Yes, man. Yes,
I give you your flowers as well as Hammer. Big ups to you guys.
Man. Yes.
We can continue, Coach.
So, you see, the last 2 days, I'll say, is one moment in my career I cherish very much. And I would say that was the icebreaker. That was like what actually began everything. Yeah.
Exactly. So people don't know, especially the new generation, they don't know what you've done so far. Especially some of us were able to, chance on some of the songs you did when you were in the camp of Hammer. Can you just give us a gist of some of the hooks?
I did almost backups on every song on the album Sounds of Our Time. Last week. From Ejama Kwesi to Dora to Mato Kwakwa to You Make Kiss the Bride to Majiabosu to Keshi Kalenegbo by Sizo. May he so rest in peace.
Oh, man, Sizo. Rest in peace, man.
When Buffo, rest in power, brother. So, and I was on backups on Tiny's first album as well.
Okay,
the
which one?
Makula Kwakwe album.
A little bit, a little bit. Your voice is so refreshing, Kbkb, just do it. Just do it for
I
us.
did Angelina, Angelina, Samuel. Yeah.
Oh man, I did not know about that, man.
That was me.
More
man.
powerful.
That was me.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? All right, so quickly let's talk about this, man.
Yeah.
We know we have to give Conti his flowers
Exactly.
all the time, man.
Exactly.
And I can't sit here and have a conversation with you and not mention him.
Exactly.
Definitely, your transition from Hammer to Conti's and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about him a little bit briefly.
Yeah.
Getting
So-
into ASO.
So everything we had done at Hush Hush Studios with
Yeah.
last two and the few vocals we've done out there, I think had caught some eyes.
Yeah.
And I lived at Achimota, Mile 7.
Yeah.
You know, that area.
Exactly.
And that was the area of Rayan Ponsa and his crew also used to live.
Exactly. Galaxy
And-
of Stars.
Exactly. And there was this guy, Kofi Stone, who was so close to Rayan Ponsa,
yeah.
who knew me. He knew me personally.
Yeah.
Even before music.
Yeah.
Because we live in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so he knew that I was a vocalist.
Mm-hmm.
So what actually happened was the first time I met Continue, he brought Continue to my house.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he was in seek of a vocalist to do vocals on AC. The song
So you
AC.
were the man to find.
Yeah, I remember he was in his V Boots Mercedes Benz.
All right, hold it.
Yeah.
Hold it. Let's take a breather with the next video. Then we come back and talk about it.
Yes.
We're still here hanging out, and of course,
Yeah.
man, this is AH Cafe. Anytime you really want to come and have a very great
Yeah, the cocktail
vibe
is
here.
nice.
The cocktail was
It was
nice.
really
Big ups to the
nice. I'm
mixologist
enjoying
anyway.
it.
Let's try it. Let's try it. So nice. All right.
it's really good.
All right. First of all, let's talk about this, man. Your affiliation with political music. We are all in Ghana, and we witnessed
Politics.
your support for a particular.
Yeah, yeah. I'll say, I must confess that at the period I was singing a song, like I was being a musician and singing a song and endorsing
Yeah.
politics in the country.
Yeah.
I can confidently say that I had not studied our constitution then,
Okay. Okay.
the 1992 constitution.
Okay.
I had not
okay.
studied it.
Okay. Okay.
If I had, I probably would have taught again.
Woo! Ha ha ha!
Reason being that if you study that document
Yes.
very well,
Yes.
which was drafted in 1992.
Exactly.
That time na iPhone ni ho.
PN is allowed.
That time no. Na Mac ni ho, iMac ni ho.
Oh my,
Me
cry.
and Discover app.
Mark Zuckerberg is not my.
Thank you. That time na WhatsApp ni ho,
Any hot.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
That time na ubefa landline.
Exactly.
1992 na mobile phone ni ho.
Exactly.
So if I sit here today
Yeah.
and the little I've seen in that document, trust me, no government can work diligently
Yeah.
and truthfully with that document. No government.
So are you pushing for the fact that we all have to
We need
create
a serious
a national
referendum
agenda?
and a serious amendment of that document.
Constitution? That's great.
We need
That's
it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Let's say less about this. All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our creative art so far. What do you think is the problem for us in Ghana?
Creative art. You see, everything starts, like as I mentioned, everything starts with the laws governing a certain particular area.
Exactly.
And believe you me, the way we've structured everything in Ghana, it makes everything subsidiary difficult.
Yeah.
It makes it very difficult
Yeah.
because we are not a group of people who love to improve, nurture,
Yeah.
and make sure we make something gets to its full potential. We are not that kind of people. And the truth of the matter too is, when anybody shoots to the top in Ghana, it looks as if we all then gather to wait to see the fall.
Yeah, careful.
Yeah, so it makes it quite a bit, some way in our creative space.
Yeah, exactly.
But then the truth is, we have beautiful talent. We have wonderful creators or creatives around.
Yeah.
Which I believe we should structure things properly.
Exactly.
So that we can then we can see the full potential of almost every creative.
Exactly. It's a very big conversation for a new day.
Huge
all right?
conversation.
Before we talk about your next project,
right?
Okay. I chanced on you talking about the fact that you appreciate most of the Nigerian artists.
Yeah.
But those you really want to work with, you made mention of my favorite artist in Nigeria, Brymo. Why Brymo? Why Brymo? Why Brymo? Kb.
If you listen to his record and if you listen to his style of music, you can understand. He loves music and he expresses music in a very artistic manner, which I admire. Yeah, and I'd say I love creativity. All
right, so let me follow up with this one, of course, man. Brymo made a very controversial statement about Burna Boy recently.
Right.
Do you side with him? He's your guy.
I've not heard it. What did he say? What did he say? If you can help me, then let me see if I agree with him.
Do you want me to play the devil's advocate here?
Yeah, play it.
All right, so I think he's trying to say he's not the kind of organic talent that we're looking for.
Facts.
So you side with him.
But he himself said that everything that they say in Afrobeat doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
He himself said.
Exactly. I don't. This matter.
He himself said.
Oh my word.
And I want to agree. Yes. Yeah, because it's music that's talking about bottles in the club and they're drinking NSC and they're popping champagne. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's also all right because when people are drinking, they want a certain music to actually make merry. That's okay.
That's okay.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
It's not to say that it's something bad. No. Music is diverse. There's orchestra music.
Exactly.
There's jazz music.
Exactly.
So if he says that, I agree with him.
Before we go, please mention some of your interfaces. Of course, they can meet you on social media.
On socials.
Also interact.
What type of Kbkb now? Okay. Yeah, you see all the verified accounts.
This has been a very soothing conversation, and all what you said was the slaughter department and the swaggering department, of course, man. Let's enjoy this amazing music video. We'll be right back on MVC.